Question for y'all. Do you like my Gundam shorts? Because honestly, I love making them. But there's a problem. If you're looking on screen right there, that is my display case. And that little area is all the room I have left to store my Gundam kits. So, once that space gets filled, I will no longer be able to do any more Gundam shorts. But there is a way to save them, and you have that power. And it's very simple. All you gotta do is go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Help me save Gundam shorts on this channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, help grow this channel, and help us build one of the strongest communities on the internet today. And if you own Gundam Breaker 4 and you want a chance to be featured on this channel, why don't you go ahead and submit your build using the link down below for a chance to get your build featured in a future video on this channel. I planned on doing this video after my initial thoughts video, which is still coming by the way, since that's going to take a lot more time because I'm going to go a lot more through it and make sure I do it right. I decided to do this one because this one's going to be a lot quicker, and I'm inspired to do this video after the last video I did talking about the new mobile suits that were added in the game. I recommend go check out that video before watching this one. So now that I know Gundam Breaker 4 is still getting some support, I decided to do a list on the mobile suits I would like to see added in Gundam Breaker 4. Now, I actually had 55 mobile suits listed, but that was a lot, so I decided to cut it down to 30, which I know is still a lot, but there's a lot of kits that need to be added in this game, and I'm sure all of y'all agree. Now, we may have a difference of opinion on what kits should be added, but we all agree that kits need to be added. So I'm going to go ahead and run down this list, but like anytime I do videos like this, I gotta list some rules. First rule, all mobile suits that I name must either have a release or an announcement of an actual kit that comes out before March 20th. Except my next rule is I can only choose one mobile suit that does not have a kit to coincide with it. Now, these next three rules made this list difficult. First, at least 6 mobile suits cannot be Gundam. Secondly, I could only choose 7 P Bandai kits. And the third rule that made it hard, I could only choose 4 kits from the build series. Those rules made this list hard. Lastly, variations are treated as separate kits. Oh, one more thing of note. There's no order to this list. Everything that I list is randomized. So that's it for all the rules. And some of these rules made it very difficult to get this list done, but I was able to do it. Also, with so many kits I wish I could add, I hate that I had to cut it down to 30. But with that being said, let's go ahead and check out the mobile suits that should be added to Gundam Breaker 4. Now, this counts for my first P Bandai, but Ultron Gundam, there's no reason why this Gundam should not be in this game. With the dual dragon fangs and the backpack with the twin beam cannons, who wouldn't want to have access to these parts to do their own custom build? Next one on my list, and this also falls under P Bandai, and that is the Death Side Hell. And that's only because there's no reason not to have this kit in the game. You have Death Side, you have the Death Side Hell custom, and you have the Live Lance. Why do we not have Death Side Hell yet? I know for a fact people want that one because when I did my roster overview, people were asking specifically for that one. That one has to be added in a future update. This next one is also P Bandai, but this one is personal. And that is the Gundam Gymnast 01. That one needs to be added just for the sake of this channel. Come on now, the Gundam Gymnast is the unofficial mascot for this channel. why can we not have this in the game so I could do some pretty cool custom builds with this kit? So, Gundam Gymnast, just for the sake of this channel, add this one in the game. The Odysseus Gundam, I think that should be in the game by default just because you got the Penelope. Why not have the Odysseus variant? I don't know. I just think that Gundam should be added in. This next one on my list is another P Bandai, and I think it's the first, might be the only variant on this list, and that is the Gundam Gymnast 01 Assault Booster and High Mobility Unit. I know the question is why. My answer is why not? If we're gonna have the Gymnast, we gotta have the variants. The next one on my list, we're gonna have to go to the side story of IBO, and that is Gundam Astaroth Origin. And why do I want the Origin one? The main reason, I like its weapons, and I would love to see its weapons added into the game. So I'm having trouble pronouncing its name, so I'll just put it on screen and I'll just call it Gundam GPO2A Type MLRS variant. That one I really need, simply because I need its backpack and the weapons loadout. I want to be able to make my freaking destruction missile filled mobile suit, and this variant with this backpack will be a perfect addition to actually achieve that goal. First non-Gundam, had to go with the Windom. Why? I like how it looks. Simply put, I just like how it looks. And I would like to make a Windom Gundam. Why not? So that's why I would say the Windom is on my list. Next one on this list is the Lightning Buster Gundam and the Dual Bliss Gundam. I know they're two different kits, but I put them together because they come from the same series. Why? I love their design. Simply it. I just love the way they look. Now, I stopped dealing with model kits for years, but there were two kits that brought me back, and in this list, I'm going to name one of them. And that is the Wing Gundam Zero Hono, which comes from a build's side story. I just forgot which one. But it's thanks to this kit why you have monthly live builds and Gundam shorts. If it wasn't for this one, this would have never happened. So, just because of that, I really need this one to be put in the game. Plus, I'm going to be honest, this looks way better than the original Wing Zero. The next one is the amazing Strike Freedom. I love the look of this kit. And the next one is the Gundam 00 Sky. I would love to see this kit added into the game. I think it looks amazing. And I have some build ideas for this one. So definitely, I would like this one from the build series to be added. I had to look this one up, and I'm positive I'm still going to pronounce this wrong. But the next mobile suit on this list is the Black Knight Squad Kauria. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's on the screen. Either way, the big thing I love about this kit is the backpack, and I would love to mess around with that backpack and put it on different builds. I'll tell you a secret. This is one of the few non-Gundam kits that I would love to actually have in my display case. One of my favorite Gundams coming out of Gundam Battle Assault, at least this is my first time seeing it, and I'm still waiting for a P Bandai re-release of this kit, and that is the Hydra Gundam. My first time seeing this Gundam is in Gundam Battle Assault, and ever since then, I've always wanted to have a copy. But again, I need a P Bandai re-release. When that comes out, and the money's right, I may go ahead and pick one of these up. And do me a favor, if I get it, please vote for me to build it because I want to get this one in my display case as soon as possible. This next one counts for my one non-release Gunpla kit and also counts for a Gundam Out the Build series. So I'm done with all the build listings, which sucks because I have a lot more I want to add. And that is the Hot Scramble Gundam. I love this Gundam because I love the wing funnels. Basically, I love the wing funnels. That's really what it is. I love the wing funnels. That's a great idea. And I will love this kit to be released as in not only in the game, but also a fully released kit, even if it's P Bandai, because I love this kit's design. This one right here was a reach. It's not that I don't want it. I just had to go looking for this one, and I'm like, this has to be added into the game. And that is the FA-78-7-3. My bad, it's 3. Full Armor 7th Gundam. I love this kit. And yes, I would like to see a P Bandai re-release, not gonna lie. But I had the original one that came out, and it still stands up. It's still solid. And I would love for this one to be added into the game. Such a great looking kit. This next kit also is a P Bandai, and that is the Engage Zero. And only because where this kit comes from, I believe that game deserves some representation in Gundam Breaker 4. So why not add the Engage Zero? I just think that would be a good Gundam to add. The next mobile suit on this list, apologies if I butcher the name, the Grimgird. And the only reason why I want this kit is because I actually own this kit because I tried to do a kit bash and I wound up screwing it up. So why not have a second opportunity in the actual game? So yes, I would love this kit to be added into Gundam Breaker 4 so I can have a second chance at doing a kit bash safely. Where's the Dreadnought Gundam? I love this Gundam. I love its design. And I've been wanting to kit bash this Gundam for so long. So I would love for this Gundam to be added into this game for just those very reasons. Just to go ahead and have fun trying to make my own variant of this kit. The Beggar Pente. Yes, I had to look this one up because there was no way I knew how to say it without looking it up. But the only reason why I want this kit, I'm sure it's very easy to see why. I love this shield. I want this shield. I want to add it to one of my kits. Please bring this one into Gundam Breaker 4. What is this one? The Mechalics? The Mechalics? Now, this one may not top my list, but this one made it on the list for one single reason. The arm. That's all it is. It's just the arm. The Zigak, or the Zagak. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Close enough. But the one I'm talking about is the one from Seed Freedom, which I need to watch this movie because I see so many people on the internet talking about this one, and I don't understand why this one is so talked about, but just due to popularity reasons is why I made it on the list. The Reagan Lace Julia. And this kit I want to get mainly for kit bashing reasons. And because of that, this kit should also be added to the game for those reasons. For a custom variant, at least using some of the parts from this mobile suit into a custom build I would like to do in the game. Okay, I'm getting these next two out the way just due to the difficulty of the pronunciation. Okay, let's see if I could get them right. The first one is the Gundam Marchosius, and the next one is Hijiraboshi. I really hope I said those right. But as you can tell, I do love IBO, and I love the design of these two. The names are rough, at least for me. But the Gundams themselves look great. And I would love for these to be added into Gundam Breaker 4. Okay, these last couple should be smooth sailing. And the next two are P Bondi. The first one is the Load Ashtray. I know I had my complaints with the neck height in the actual kit, but that doesn't mean I don't love this kit, and that doesn't mean I don't think this is a great looking kit. I think this kit looks amazing. Love the design. I love the weapon. I wish it had some long range weapons, but that sword is sick. It is tight. I absolutely would love to have this ashtray variant in the game. This next kit is a kit I plan on getting, actually in real life, that I'm probably going to go broke getting, and that is the Ghost Gundam. This Gundam looks amazing. It's a P Bondi, and trust me, it's expensive. But we're not here for the kit. We're here for Gundam Breaker 4, and this is another kit I would love to see released in Gundam Breaker 4, because I think this will be an amazing addition to the game that a lot of people can have fun kit bashing. Next one on my list is one of my favorite kits I've ever owned. I love this kit. I love the look. I love the design. It's one of my favorite ones. Every time people come by, this is the one that stands out when it's up front, and that is the Moon Gundam. Such an amazing, great looking kit that I would love to see added in the game, because even for a high grade owning the kit, the high grade itself looks amazing. I do recommend you pick one up, and I would love for this to be represented in Gundam Breaker 4. I know I said this list is not going to be in order, but I'm not going to lie to y'all, I did save one of the best ones for last. And this is a kit I would love to actually own. I'm not really big on master grades, so if it ever comes out in my favorite version, a real grade or a high grade, particularly a real grade, I would definitely pick it up. But I also want to see this kit added into the game because I think it would be a great addition, and that is the Wing Gundam Snow White Prelude. I loved how this kit looks, and because of the weapons and the wings, I would love for this to be added in GB4. I have so many ideas with this kit that, like I said earlier, this absolutely should be added. It's such a great, amazing looking kit. Again, in real life, I wish it was a real grade. In GB4, I hope they come out with a high grade version, but I'll be happy with the master grade version because it's just a great looking kit with some really great looking parts that I have so many ideas of what to do with this kit that, yes, I would love for this one to be added into Gundam Breaker 4. That's it. That's all the kits, at least for now, that I would like to see added into Gundam Breaker 4. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot more. I actually have a part 2, which I'm going to leave that alone for a while and then bring it back maybe later this year, because I have some other videos I need to do, and I kind of want to get away from Gundam in the next couple of weeks. So, but with that being said, do me a favor, in the comments down below, let me know what kits you would like to see added in Gundam Breaker 4, because who knows, with what you say down there, I might have to add it in part 2 of kits I would like to see added in Gundam Breaker 4. I want to thank y'all for checking out this video. Definitely appreciate it. And on your way out, why don't you hit that subscribe button to help grow this channel, help build this community, and the biggest reason, help us save Gundam shorts on this channel.